Hi, guys, and welcome back to another episode of Turf Moorhouse TV. Today, we are going to discuss the away kits. Now, happily, we can do this as this afternoon, Burnley finally, they are only away from home this weekend, finally today unveiled their new away shirt. Now, as with the home shirt, I did do my thoughts on the home shirt, but I thought pointless if I'm going to be doing an away kit, good or bad. So we'll see what we get. Obviously, the kit will be shown. We'll go through it. You guys, obviously, if you're over here, thanks for tuning in. It really does mean a lot. Your comments are coming in, and that is something. So thank you. Do show us your support. Do show us your love. It does mean a lot to the channel. If you are new around here, do go and like and subscribe to us. It would mean an absolute world. And yeah, please just follow us, show your support. We're also on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Spotify. And this will be going out on Spotify. I know I've been saying that we are on Spotify, but I've not been putting much on there. So do look out on Spotify. This will be going on, even though, people can't see the kits, but I will give them a brief description. So, guys, without further God, you can tell I've just finished work. Without further ado, let's take a couple of comments. And first up, we'll start with Chris. Thanks for tuning in, Chris. Obviously, Chris from Leicester Till I Die TV. Absolutely wonderful channel. Guys, go on over there, show Chris some support. Even if you're not a Leicester fan, he does do a lot of Premier League content, so do go and show him some support. He says, make sure to like the video and subscribe to this channel, which is absolutely fantastic. Thank you, Chris. It's a great channel run by Dan, and with the amazing Kate, without who Dan would be useless. Spot on. Spot on. I would be useless. I would be useless. You are right there. Have I nipped Turf Mod to see if second strip is actually out yet? It has been a while coming. It has been a while coming. The missus says, I can't take credit, Chris. He literally does everything single-handedly for this channel. Yep, I do. But when it comes to stuff around the house, that's when I don't. Although you're right about him being useless without her, which, again, yep, spot on. Ankit, hi, mate. Big up to yourself. Thank you for tuning in. Hope you're well. Hope everybody is well in the comments. As I say, guys, if you are new around here, do like and subscribe. It does mean a lot. As you could see, we had a new intro. We decided to branch out a little bit. We only had the odd 20-second intro, and we thought, why not? Let's bulk it up a little bit. Let's make it a bit more presentive. And that's the avenue we've gone down. So, yeah, if you do like the new intro, do let us know in the comments as well. You can get your comments in on these kits today. As I say, we are going to be talking about the Premier League away kits for this season and your thoughts on them. Get your thoughts in the comments, your opinions, whether it's a good kit, whether it's a bad kit, whether you think it's shockingly shit. Let us know what you think it is, and we'll get your comments up. No questions about it. We will get your comments up on the screen. Do look out. We will be back here on Thursday as well, when we will be doing a live match preview with Liverpool fan Doug, who will be coming on to speak all things Liverpool. Obviously, as you can see there, a little bit of the Burnley away kit. We will talk on it in depth a little bit later on. So, guys, without further ado, let's start off by, first of all, giving a shameless plug. It's not even shameless, really. It's for charity. Myself, and as Chris stated, the amazing Kate, my other half, alongside others, will be doing a Pendle pub walk for Pendleside Hospice. Now, we are raising awareness for a wonderful charity that's literally, a 5-minute drive down the road. They do fantastic work, not just in terms of people with cancer, but they also help with the families afterwards as well, getting people back on their feet, helping people prepare for what happens, later on. But we are trying to raise as much awareness for this. We are trying to raise as much cash as possible. The link for this, if you are wanting to make a donation to the charity, it goes directly to the charity. There is a Just Giving link in the description of this video. So please head on over there. Just £1, 50 pence, whatever it is, it means a lot and it will make a difference. So that said, let's get into the kits. And first of all, we have Arsenal's. Now, I quite like this. And I think that's the only thing I can say about Arsenal and their kits, that the kits are quite nice, but their team is god awful. I just like the look of it, the like sort of neon yellow. I think it looks really well. I love the fact of the red trim around the edge of the sleeves. I don't think Visit Rwanda, I don't think they're best pleased about Arsenal, to be honest, at the moment. Or they've come out and said something. We'll look at some comments. Ankit says he's all good. He's looking forward to this. Mate, honestly, get your comments in. Tell us what you think. Chris usually gets his comments in, and he's usually, always against the ones that I like. So we'll see how this goes. We meaning, yeah. It's a good intro. I did well on that one. Thank you. It really does mean a lot. Chris says, great intro, Dan. What was the score for Burnley at the weekend? I won't get into that. It was definitely a game of two halves, mate. Put it that way. Chris gives this a 4 out of 10. And I mean, I'd go one more. I'd say a 5 out of 10. It's not awful. It's not pulling up, pulling up trumps, really. A solid 5 out of 10 for me. The missus says, it doesn't look neon to me. It looks too pale for neon. It's not too bad. Rafael Suarez, hello, my friends. Hello, we're here in Brazil. We think that Europeans do not care about the Club World Cup. There are rumours that it is irrelevant. Is it true? I'm not entirely sure, mate. I'm not entirely sure. I mean, there is people out there that will be watching it. There is people out there that do care about it. So thanks for tuning in, though. I mean, we've reached Brazil, ladies and gentlemen. We've reached Brazil. So I am very, very happy with that. Do subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, Raphael. Does mean a lot. So thank you for tuning in. And yeah, we've got fans in Brazil. Who'd have thought it? Who'd have thought it? Ankit says Arsenal's kit only is good. 6 out of 10. 6 out of 10 is not bad. Not bad at all. Chris says it's got a bland colour. Ankit says he's looking forward to the Club World Cup. He's gutted to have lost under Benitez. But we've got to win it this year. And Chris says Dan's got a Brazilian. I'm not even going to respond. That and the fact that I don't know what to say, Chris. I don't know what to say. But yeah, there we have it. We have Arsenal's kit. And for me, mediocre, 5 out of 10. Moving on to Aston Villa. Now, the kit itself, a bit like the drapes behind him. It's just, I don't know. This kit for me was very undecided. I didn't know what to what score to give it. I do like how clean it is. It's quite crisp. I mean, Burnley have gone down the similar route with a white away kit this season. It's not too bad. It's not too bad. And as Chris has said, no, he's finally got me speechless. Yeah, put it one way, a lot of people will be like, what, really? So, that's one for the headstone, Chris. 7 out of 10, not bad. Yeah, I'd probably go the same route. 7 out of 10. I mean, we've agreed pretty much on the first two kits, Chris, so that's not all too bad either. What's your thoughts, guys? Get your comments in. As we've said, we will get them up on the screen. 7 out of 10, solid score. There's not much really to say on it. I mean, Kappa do, their designs are quite restrictive. I didn't like Villa's home shirt, to be fair. I know, the claret and blue and Burnley and everything else, but it's not got a Burnley badge on it. So I can judge it. But yeah, 7 out of 10 for that. I think it does look a lot better than the Arsenal shirt, in my opinion. So 7 out of 10. Oh, missed a few comments. Ankit says too simple for me. 5 out of 10 average. Yep, I agree. As Chris has said, crisp. The missus says she prefers Burnley away kit. See the similarities. Burnley's got a little more going on. It has, and we will be getting to that very shortly. But moving on, we have Brentford's away shirt. Now, I mean, going back to that video regarding the home kits, it was very, very appalling, the home shirt for Brentford. I didn't like it at all. It looked like something that had been bought online for a seven-a-side team, and you've come up with a funny team name and put your badge on, and your mate's business who turns up once a week has sponsored it. But the away shirt, it's clean. It's a nice solid colour. If somebody like Watford had something like this as their home shirt, then I think that'd be all right. I think that would be nice. But yeah, I don't know. I quite like that away kit. I like how it's got quite like stripes on along it that they don't look. They are quite faded. I like the collar. I think the collar's nice. It's got a nice look, but it's not my favourite. It's not my favourite. Put it one way. It is, as I've said to you, it is a nice shirt. Some of the comments, the missus says, now this is more neon, not keen on the colour. I mean, going back to that Arsenal shirt, Kate, I've my mate Luke, he sent a Snapchat recently of him in the away Arsenal shirt, and it looks more neon in person than it did on that picture. Believe me. Obviously, this is a very vibrant yellow. But Chris says, love their home kit, but this is like a bowling team shirt. 3 out of 10. Oh. The end of us agreeing, mate. I can tell. This Brentford kit may split opinions, but I like it. Yes, I agree, and I would give it not a 7 out of 10, probably around a 6 out of 10. But it's there and thereabouts. I can understand why. Mr. Stripes, where if you look at Umbuemo, who's on the left-hand side, if you're looking at your screen, if you look at the shirt towards the bottom, it has got like a stripy pattern to the shirt. But it is a nice shirt. Solid 6 out of 10. Moving on to this one. Now, we got to see this one in action, obviously, on Saturday, and Brighton picked up their first 3 points of the season away against us at Turf Moor. Yes, I will mention it. Burnley did get beat by Brighton 2-1. It was definitely a game of two halves. That's all I'm going to say, because this is a kit review. Chris said, bloody hell, a blind man would love to see the stripes. Yeah, you're not kidding. They are very faint. Mrs. says she likes this one. I quite like this kit. I will admit it. They've done pretty well at Brighton with this kit. I just like the look of it. The sort of like mint choc chip ice cream sort of colour. I do quite like this, and it seems a lot of people do as well. Ankit, you've said a 7 out of 10 minimum. Chris says 6. I'm gonna go with you, Ankit. I'm gonna go for a 7 out of 10. I like this one. Looks a bit bathroomy. I mean, geez. I mean, Craggy, where? Like, what bathrooms have you been in? Like, I can understand if you're, drunk it on a night out and those toilets have been a bit. Do you mean with the UV lights, like the toilets in town, like the toilets down Burnley? To be fair, as the missus said, duck egg, nice solid colour, nice sleeve. Yeah, I think it is really, really nice. Wrong colour in the background. Yeah. As I say, solid kit for Brighton. I'll give it a solid 7 out of 10. I think that's a really decent kit. Now, moving on, the one that has been unveiled today, finally been unveiled. Like, we've been asking for it for ages. It will be unveiled it has been unveiled, but it will be unveiled in person on Saturday against Liverpool, dinner time kickoff. As I said, stay tuned on the channel, because we will have Doug coming on, and Doug will be giving us his thoughts on Liverpool so far, what he thinks Liverpool are going to do this season. But hopefully, us wearing that kit is going to send Liverpool balmy like we did last year. Chris says it's Aston Villa Mark II. I mean, I can see what you mean. I can see what you mean. Craggy, stunning, 9 out of 10. Blue at the bottom of the sleeves is wrong. Yeah, we've done that a bit weird this season, haven't we? I mean, the blue on the sleeves on the home shirt compared to the blue on, the shorts and the socks of the home shirt is completely different. So, not entirely sure why we have gone down this route with a different blue. I think we should really colour match it to the back of the badge, potentially, see how that goes. But I really like this kit. And not just because it's been unveiled and not just because it's Burnley. I actually genuinely really like this kit. I would be totally honest with you and say if it was, if I thought it was awful, but I actually like the look of it. The pin straps I think are really cool. The sponsor being in claret, and the fact that they announced it with a picture of Dale Stephens on the left there, who for me is probably the only time you're going to see him in that shirt. Chris says about Dwight McNeil, where the hell are his nipples? Well, he's holding the shirt up, isn't he? So it's just one of those. Chris says it is quite nice. Not going to lie, 7 out of 10. Ankit agrees. The missus has said, I really like this. Reminds me of the away shirt a good few seasons ago. Yeah, I know what you mean. The one, but the lines were horizontal, not vertical. And it is a solid strip. I do like it. I'm not going to ramble on about it. I do like it. This, for me, is going to get a solid 8 out of 10 because not just because it's my club, but I love the away shirt. And I think it's one of those where I've not seen a lot of hate for this shirt, to be honest, since it's come out. I really do like the look of it. Karaji says, Dale's looking a bit chubby. Well, he's not had much football to play, has he, mate, really, to be honest. Going back to what the missus says, I just prefer the stripe on this to Aston Villa. It doesn't stop at the sponsor like Villa. And Chris says I'm biased. Hey, if anyone's biased, as I stated earlier, head on over to Leicester Till I Die TV, where no doubt in the first 5 seconds you will hear FA Cup news and the English Super Cup, as he likes to call it, but the Community Shield to every bugger else. But moving on from Burnley, we will go on to Chelsea's away shirt. Now, this is the one where Ankit's been waiting, so I can see him probably waiting for this shirt coming up. After this, my numbers will probably dwindle. But Ankit, it's a nice kit. I like it. I know all that rhymed, but I do like it. I think that I love the striped element to it. It's completely opposite from your home shirt. Definitely, you've gone with a wacky design on the home shirt. But the away shirt, you've really pulled this off. I think this is up there with the Burnley shirt. I'd give this a solid 8 out of 10. Chris is saying, take as bad as their home. Sorry, 3 out of 10. Ankit says, again, we'll split opinions. I love it. Ankit says 8 out of 10. I agree. I have to agree with you. It is a solid 8 out of 10 for me. A bit random. Don't know why they have gone yellow. Would look nice for us or Watford. Chris says, even the player is too ashamed to show his face on the pitch with this shirt. And the lines were unnecessary, in my opinion. Yeah, I mean, even a solid yellow shirt would have looked pretty nice, to be fair. But it is a nice kit. 8 out of 10. A lot of these shirts for the big clubs have been made using recycled plastic as well. Or, as Arsenal fans, it's just been made out of Arsenal fans or Manchester City fans. Sorry if any of you are watching. But yeah, it has been made out of plastic. And fair play for using that sort of initiative. So yeah, solid 8 out of 10 on that one. Moving on to Crystal Palace. Now, I don't know what to say about this one. Obviously, going back to the last shirt, the missus has said, I think the colours put me off. I try to imagine myself wearing it and I can't. 1, because of the team, and 2, because of the colour. I mean, honesty is the best policy, Kate. Honesty is the best policy. Ankit says we've had a few away yellow shirts and they've been lucky for us in the past. So yeah, fair play. Go for it, mate. Go for it. It is a nice kit. So yeah, you should be proud of it. 8 out of 10 for the Chelsea kit. Mrs. says absolutely not. Yeah, this Palace kit is dire. Charlie Glasbrook, how are you, mate? Hope you're well. Thank you for tuning in. If you're not subscribed already, please do hit the subscribe button. Tell your friends about it. Share our page about. Let's try and get those subscribers up. Let's try and get this Burnley channel a bit more, out there. There's not many Burnley fans on the YouTube scene, so do get on out there and let's make a name for ourselves as a Burnley fan channel. Chris says, wow, love it. Bright, vibrant, like their home, a strong 9 out of 10. It is vibrant, and that's about the only thing I like about it. I think Puma haven't really changed much in terms of their designs. Going back probably 4 or 5 years ago, they've got very similar designs all the time. Pardon me, not much changes. The one comment I do agree with, though, Chris, it will look good in the Championship. Yep. As you know, if you do check out Leicester Till I Die TV or my own channel as well at Turf Moor House that you are currently watching, then yeah, please do feel free to have a look at the prediction video that we put out, and we have both predicted for Palace to go down. So Kraji says, swear they have had this like 3 times already. Yeah, they don't really change much in terms of design, do they? It's a very strange one. I'm going to give this one a 3 out of 10. It's not the worst, but it's not the best. Definitely a 3 out of 10 in terms of myself. Ankit says 5 out of 10 at best. Chris has said, agree, we used to have Puma. Yeah, it is. We had Puma as well, and the designs are very just basic. It's like they literally turn up in a board meeting and go, right, there's 4 designs that we thought will be good for you this season. Pick one for your home and pick one for away. They've been bad. Charlie, I'm a Burnley fan. Massive respect to you, mate. We're going to win on Saturday, aren't we? We're going to beat Liverpool. Sorry, Doug, but we are going to beat you again. We're going to Anfield and we're going to win again. So yeah, Charlie, as I say, tell your friends about us. Help get our name out. Brilliant to have you on. And yeah, sometime if you're not camera shy, get yourself on the channel as well. We'll try and get you on at some point, and that'll be really good. As you've said, mate, we're going to win. Of course, we're going to win. Of course, we're going to win. Why not do it twice in a row? Why not annoy them again? They hate us. We're their bogey team, so why not? But moving on, not to Liverpool just yet, but a quick 16-minute walk away across the park is Goodison Park. And as you can see, Everton's away shirt there, it's too Southampton-esque for me. It's too Southampton-esque. That strip across, I'm not overly too keen on it. I don't know. Without that, though, it is a just straight up black shirt. You know something? I'm going to say it, and I'm going to call it now. This, for me, is probably the worst away shirt, in the Premier League this season. My opinion, obviously. You guys, get your comments in. Karaji says woeful. I do agree. It is woeful. It's woeful. It is awful. It just, I don't get it. Where does the black and red come into a team that wear blue? I really don't get it. Ankit says, I agree with Dan, which, is always nice when people agree. Chris, not sure I want to like it, to be fair, but find it hard. 5 out of 10. The missus, you love Southampton, don't you? Football. I don't love Southampton at all. Football Manager. I don't think so. I do have a save going with Plymouth, but definitely not Southampton. So I don't know where you got that from. Charlie says 3 out of 10, which, yeah. I can understand. But for me, I'm not even going to give this a rating. The rating that this one's getting is it's horrible, and it's the worst away kit this season, in my opinion. So straight up, worst away kit goes to Everton. The missus also says, I dislike it. Strip is so random. Starts in a really odd place. Exactly. So Everton, congratulations on winning the worst kit for away shirts this season. Moving on to Leeds away. And as you can see, the hipsters are in the house, donning the Leeds away shirt. Okay, it's not probably the best picture I could have got of the Leeds kit, but it's got a nice design to it. I do like it. It's not over the top. It's not too, got a lot of elements to it. It's, I don't know. I don't know what to give this Leeds top, really, to be honest. I'll probably go down the middle at a 5 out of 10. Chris says, don't argue with the missus, you'll regret it. Need to stream a bit of your FM. It's something I'd look into. I'm also hoping to one day be able to do a bit of FIFA on the YouTube channel as well. That'd be great if we can do that. The missus also says that's the one in regarding Plymouth. Charlie says, I absolutely love our away kit. Yep, totally agree, mate. It's absolutely fantastic away shirt. Definitely up there with one of the best, but for me, not the best one this season. Chris says it's Chelsea. I mean, yeah, you can see why. If Chelsea was sponsored by Adidas, it has got a Chelsea look. I mean, I think that would look smart as an Everton home shirt. Personally, I really do. Adidas always have nice strips. Yeah, they do have some fair wacky designs, but they also do look. It does look quite nice. Chris gives it a 6 out of 10. Charlie gives it a 6 out of 10. Mrs. says she likes this. Looks decent. Ankit says nice, 7 out of 10. Away is better than the home shirt. Kraji says 7 out of 10. And the best shirt is, well, we all knew what he was going to say, didn't we? But anyway, as I was saying, the Leeds shirt for me is a 5 out of 10. Straight down the middle. Don't dislike it. Don't love it. But it's a nice kit. Now, next up, as you can see, advertising this picture, it's clear to see that somebody has hired a Jason Derulo lookalike off Wish. I mean, it is a nice kit. Chris, I know you're listening, but Leicester's kit is really, really nice. For me, not the best away shirt. I do like it. Don't get me wrong. Ankit, okay, but gotta go. Keep it coming. Smash them likes and subscribe if you haven't. Cheers, guys. Cheers, Ankit, as well. Thank you very much for tuning in. I'm surprised you even lasted this long. I thought you were going to go after the Chelsea one, but cheers for staying, mate. It really does make sense for you to come in and give your opinion, which is great. So thanks for tuning in, mate. And as he said, please do smash them likes and subscribe if you haven't already. Chris, I'm not saying Leicester have the best away shirt, but it's in the top one. Quoting Cloughy, I mean, why wouldn't you? The man was a genius. He would obviously give it a 12 out of 10. I mean, I weren't being biased on mine, was I, Chris? Somebody's showing their colours. Charlie says 7 out of 10 for Leicester. I like it. I do like this, and I'm going to give this an 8 out of 10. As I say, it's not the worst. It's not the best, but it is a solid kit. I love the design. It's got almost like it is like a minted colour, but I do love the sort of tartan effect in the shirt, and I think that's really cool. You know what? I'm going to give it a 9. It's getting a 9. The tartan effect has made it for me, and it's nothing to do with me being ginger because I'm not Scottish. So let's cut that link out. But Chris says, wish you had him. I mean, he is a good player, is he, Nacho? He really is. The miss says, oh wow, yeah, Jason Derulo. But Kraji, weird shade of blue for them, 6 out of 10. Chris says it's mint, and he isn't kidding. It is a mint colour. Are you going to do a third kit ranking when ours comes out? I'm not entirely sure. if you want it, if people are willing to watch and see, then yeah, brilliant. I will give the third kits a rank and see how that goes. But yeah, for now it wasn't going to be, but there is scope for it. So do stay tuned. We may do a third kit one. The missus says she likes the shirt, not overly keen on the sponsor, but just personal opinion. Would look better without the sponsor in my eyes. Yeah, I think it would as well. And Kraji says mint blue, all the same. Chris says mints are green. To be honest, our third kit is shot, so don't do one. Green and blue are the same thing, to be honest. I mean, each to their own. It depends. You know, we'll let you discuss that. But yeah, I'm going to give this one a 9 out of 10. So solid kit for Leicester. Moving on to Liverpool. Now, you know, I like this kit. I do like this kit. It's not as good as Leicester's, I'll give you that. So I will be straight up and give it an 8 out of 10. Leicester's obviously got the highest marks at the minute. But yeah, I will give this a solid 8 out of 10. I think it is a really nice kit. As much as it looks plain, I do like the collar. I love that sort of polo shirt effect that it's got. I do really like it. It is quite nice. I like what Liverpool have done. You know, they could have easily gone down the road of putting the Arctic and the Liverpool badge the same colour as a sponsor. You know, let's see what other people are saying. All shirts would look better without our logos. Yeah, I agree. All shirts would look better and a lot more retro without the sponsors, which obviously I knew what Chris was saying. He says 0 out of 10. Looks like a washed out golf shirt. Wow. Karaji says 10 out of 10. My fave. Fair play. I can understand why it is a solid shirt. 8. Seriously? Being on the Morelses again? No. I mean, just because I'm from Burnley doesn't mean I've been all over my family again, Chris. I've never been over on my family to start with. But I know what you meant. Morehouses round here is a brewery. There is a an alcoholic beverage called Morehouses. And they do a few beers named after previous ex-partners, Blonde Witch, White Witch, just to name a few. Charlie says 3 out of 10. Just doesn't look like a football kit. That's fair enough. Everyone has the same. Kate says, I agree with Chris. If this didn't look so washed out, it would look really nice. The polo-like collar looks like something you'd wear on a night out with the colour. Yeah, I can see what you mean. I do like it, though. As I say, it is a matter of opinion. Do get your opinions in. She's just being a sheep, Chris. She's a crowd pleaser. And she'll also smack me for that when I've come off live. But yeah, from Liverpool, we are never buying Morehouse beer ever again. Fair enough. Moving on from Liverpool is Manchester City's shirt. Now, a lot of people saying, oh, I like this, I love this because of the metallicness that it's got in the colours, you know, the sort of contrast. But for me, it's an overly bland shirt. It's up there with Spurs' home shirt for being bland. I think if it didn't have that multi-tone colour to it, it would be, you know, just blank. It's just a blank canvas. As you know, here we go. Draw your crowd in. Missy says, oh, I love the Man City shirt. I nearly said shit because I don't know. I don't like it. As I say, it's one of those where in person it may be a lot better of a kit. But yeah, Chris is saying 8 out of 10. Love the colours, as you said. I don't know. As I say, I don't overly hate it. I just think that it is quite bland. I think maybe more of an aspect on the sleeves, maybe more of a design at the bottom of the shirt might have looked a bit better. But, you know, it's all a matter of opinion. Charlie says 6 out of 10. Chris says, what were you saying about was a green, Dan? Tell me about it. Man City player had his mobile phone nicked. Yeah, he's trying to get on the phone to his agent, asking for another 600 grand, a week. Kraji says 7 out of 10. Simplicity suits it. It does, but I just think it's too bland of a shirt. As the missus has said, without the metallic font going on it, needs to be playing elsewhere, else it will be too much. This is better than the home kit. Yeah, it is. That's one thing I will agree on. That Man City's away shirt is better than their home shirt. The home shirt is pretty bad in my opinion. I wasn't overly keen on that. Charlie says, Jesus. Kraji says, not that bad. Charlie. Chris says that the message is true. Take over, take over from Dan. Could you? Is that what people want? Is that what people want? Do you want me to go? Do you want me to quit the YouTube scene already? All I'm doing is reviewing a kit, Chris. What are you doing? You're making me upset, man. So yeah, for me, I'm going to give this again, I'm going to go down the route of I don't dislike it. I just think it's a bit too plain. I'm going to give it a 5 out of 10, straight down the middle. Next up, we have Manchester United's away kit. Now, I understand this is given a nod to kits of past. If that's the case, as I said with the home shirt, take that stupid sponsor off the front. Get rid of that Team Viewer sponsor. You get rid of that, you have got a solid looking retro shirt. That kit would look so much better without that Team Viewer logo. It is a nice shirt. I love the fact that it's given that, nod to previous kits. Team Gate, the crowd has spoken. I tried, Chris. I was supposed to come on, and it wasn't like that. It wasn't like that, Kate, and you know it. It was definitely. I completely forgot that you said you wanted to do it. Do this one with me. So, as I say, you will be on the show at some point. Just be careful. As I say, maybe it's just me. I just don't. As I said to you, I don't like sharing. Don't like sharing. Chris says he likes it. 8 out of 10. The missus, I couldn't ever replace him. He's good at what he does, which is constantly chatting and chewing people's ears off. Chris says teams can't do their shirts without the logos. They pay for it, and we're stuck with them. You say that, Chris, but not Man City. West Ham United's shirt. It's one of those where they sell two versions of their shirts. They sell it with the sponsor and without. I mean, how the sponsor agree to that, I don't know. But I think more sponsors should be more willing to do that, because not a lot of people agree with sponsorship of betting companies and other things like that. So, the fact that Betway have even said to West Ham that, you can have it with or without is absolutely fantastic. And that's the one thing that I like about what West Ham do with their kits. Karaji says 5 out of 10. Charlie gives it an 8 out of 10. This is going to get a solid 7 out of 10 for me. Not my favourite, but we will have a look. Chris says, really, Dan, you're a horrible person. Fair game. West Ham, nice one. Yeah, it is. West Ham, pretty solid for doing that. Because, this is what I don't agree with as well. There's kids that want to wear the same kits that they're seeing, their sporting heroes wear. And they can't wear that same kit because of some betting sponsor. And it's not just that, but, footballers are always constantly getting fans here or bans wherever because they've been gambling or whatever. But yet, sport promotes it like it's as big as the game, pretty much. So yeah, it's but that's a chat for another day. Is that one regarding sponsorship? It's absolute nightmare. But the missus says not keen. Be short on the replies. Our daughter has painted herself blue. Oh, for Christ's sake. Well, I can tell she's my daughter. I did it when I was a kid. My mum was told to come pick me up from primary school. I tipped a tub of blue paint all over me. It didn't help. I mean, our school jumper at primary school was blue as well. So I probably looked like a little dinky smurf. No doubt I'll probably get sent a picture. I can't believe she's painted herself blue. What a little Idiota. I bet they sell loads. Yeah, I bet they do. And I did see what you did there, Chris. I did see what you did there. You know, you're a big tease, you big tease. Bloody hell. And then Joey turns up, Ginger Smurf. Yeah, there wasn't a Ginger Smurf, was there? So why not? I can be the Ginger Smurf. See, I'm not only on the YouTube scene. I'm now creating myself. I'm now going to be in the next, Smurf movie. I mean, Chris were already in it. You know, he played Gargamel, but I'll be that Ginger Smurf. I like that. I'll take it as a compliment, Joey. Anyway, I'm not going to. I'm definitely not going to take it as an insult. Chris says you've still got red paint in your hair. I wish I had hair. Never mind red paint. Gargamel. Gargamel's the guy in Smurfs who likes to steal the Smurfs to create his own. He's the evil bad guy. Come on, you should know the Smurfs. You should know the Smurfs, Chris. Are you still banging on about Pigeon Street and Doctor Who? Speaking of who's next? We have Newcastle. Now, this shirt for me is a winner. This shirt for me is my absolute favourite away shirt this season. At first, this picture doesn't do it justice. I'm sorry, but this picture doesn't do it justice. The away shirt is absolutely solid. I really like the look of it. The white bits on the collar are really nice because it goes, gives an ode to the black and white kit, as it says there, black and white army. The straps on it, I really like. I think they're absolutely brilliant. Chris says, we have found the questions you should have had on the quiz. Yeah, give me Disney stuff and, children's programs. I'm on it, mate. He gives it a 6 out of 10. The missus says, oh, this is nice, the black with the gold. Wowza. Yeah, I really do like this kit. I'm not even, as I say, this kit doesn't get a rating. This kit is already out the park for me, the best away kit this season. I really, really, really like the look of it. Hoops, Shirley. I mean, it's got also where the sponsor sits and stuff, the lines are a bit wavy as well in places, and I think that's pretty nice as well. It gives a different look to it. It's not just solid lines. It's almost got like a wave pattern to it. As I say, for me, the best away kit this season. Newcastle away, you have done yourself proud with this one, which is a lot better than the old one and the giant number 4 at the top of your shirt, because that was up there with one of the worst ones. So you've redeemed yourself, Castore and Newcastle, with that kit. The away shirt on that is absolutely solid. Moving on swiftly to Norwich. Now, I didn't like their home shirt. I thought their home shirt was pants. It was horrible. The away shirt, I like the colours. I like that sort of, it's almost like a dark duck egg colour. It's quite nice. I actually like this Norwich kit. I'll be totally honest with you. Joey says, you'll say out to get a ticket. Mate, if it... you know what do I say? What do I say to you? I wouldn't. I wouldn't at all. It's not just about the ticket at the end of the day. It's the company as well, my friend. It's the company as well. Charlie says, solid 7 out of 10. The missus says she's seen better. Yeah, it's not great. It's a nice kit, don't get me wrong. It's a really nice kit. But this is going to get a 6 out of 10. I do like this one. Chris says 10 out of 10. Love it. I mean, wow, 10 out of 10. I mean, Leicester got a 12, so yeah, 10 out of 10. Can totally understand. I do like the look of it, though. It is a really nice kit. And yeah, Norwich have redeemed themselves just like Newcastle. The home shirts, poor. The away shirts, c'est magnifique. Moving on to Southampton. Now, just like their team, both their home shirt and away shirt are shocking. I don't know what else to say. It's shocking. There's not even going to be any quality to wear it, which, you know, standard. A team that I think could probably go down this season as well, the Southampton DNA. You know, it's a horrible top. I don't like it at all. At all. As I say, it's not the worst. It's not the worst. But again, it looks more like hashtag United. It actually looks more like hashtag United. You know, Chris says he likes it. 9 out of 10. I agree with the missus. Ew, it's disgusting. Chris is going off you now, Kate. As I said, Charlie says 6 out of 10. Not great, to be honest. It's not. It's really not. Southampton have had a shocker with their home and away shirt this season. Not great on both accounts. Not really much to say on the Southampton shirt. Now, are you ready for this one? This one's wacky. This one is wacky. Now, I mean, how Japhet Tanganga has the knack to stand there in that shirt and be like, yeah, you know, let's advertise this, is madness. Absolutely madness. You know, it is what Joey says. It's heart attack. Somebody has just gone crazy. Somebody's gone crazy. And I know tie-dye is all in and all this stuff, but it's not even tie-dye. It's not even tie-dye. Charlie says that Southampton's third kit is nice. The missus to Chris says your loss. You know, off sake, minus 25 out of 10. No wonder Kane wants to leave. Well, their home shirt is bland. As I said, it's like picking a white t-shirt up from Primark, sticking a fucking chicken on this, you know, and getting your kid to write AIA in the middle of it. You know, he looks in pain to be doing so, and that's how I feel looking at it. Yeah, it is. It is like somebody's, you know, kids have just spilled a load of different coloured paints, or them artists that just put a big canvas on the floor, you know, jam a screwdriver right up the bottom of a paint can and then swing the paint cans over the top just to create some swirly design. You know, and it's like they've done that, but with a shirt. It's silly. The missus said it's a nursery kid's paint splat. I mean, that's a compliment, probably. I mean, they're sponsored by Cinch on the sleeve, who this season obviously sponsor the Scottish Premier League. So they've also got the SPL logo on their sleeve, which is probably about Spurs' level, to be honest. I do not, Christopher. I do not have underwear like that. But I do have ones with holes in. So there you go. Am I just as bad? Charlie says, looks like someone spilt paint in it. I agree. Ha ha ha. Yeah, it's, for me, this is getting a 2 out of 10. As I say, the Everton one for me is the worst. But this one is definitely up there. Definitely up there with that. There was a few kits coming up, to be fair, now that I'm not overly keen on. So, yeah, something like that. Something like that. But yeah, moving on from Spurs, we go straight to Watford's. Now, again, it's a shirt. I'm unsure whether I think it's decent or whether I think it's awful. It looks more like Crew. It looks more like a kit that Crew Alexandra would wear. Yeah, I wouldn't know what to think for this one, guys, to be fair. If you get your comments in, let us know what you think about this Watford shirt. I don't know. Chris says 5 out of 10. Not sure, but better than their home kit. Oh, miles better than their home kit. Absolutely miles better than their home kit. It's just got... I don't even know. I don't know what to say about this kit. I don't love it. I don't think it's awful. I'll probably give this kit a 4 out of 10. Probably a solid 4 out of 10, to be fair with you. I mean, you guys, let us know what you think for this shirt. It isn't the best one, is it really? Sunday League kit. Yeah, I've seen Sunday League kits better than this, Joey, mate, to be honest. I mean, I've wore a few Sunday League kits better than that. And, you know, even if they are the size of a tent, still, it looked better than that. But, yeah, I don't know whether I like it all or hate it. It sort of sat in the middle. As I say, it will probably look better as a crew shirt. It says, again, she's probably undecided. It's, yeah, I don't even know what to say about it, guys. It's not the best shirt, in my opinion. It's not the worst. So solid 4 out of 10 for that one. Moving on to West Ham. Now, I'm surprised by this away kit. I really am, because I know we said earlier about West Ham selling kits without sponsors, but with that big, giant sort of like white mark across where the sponsor sits, if you buy that shirt without the sponsor, it's going to look a bit strange. It is going to look a bit strange. The home shirt, however, it works. It looks, you know, the home shirt, not predicted, but the home shirt to me was the best home shirt for for this season. I really like the West Ham's home shirt. I think it's absolutely fantastic what they've done. But again, opposite to Newcastle and stuff, where the home shirt was dire but their away shirt was better. You know, these have gone down I don't even know. It just looks like somebody's got a little bit creative with an Argentina kit. It's really not that great. I'd have to agree with everybody. Chris says 4 out of 10. I agree, probably a 4 out of 10. Not sure about it. Missy says I'd like it more if the stripe went straight down and the sponsor sat on top. Yeah, I agree. I agree. I don't like it though. I don't love it, but yeah, 4 out of 10 for that one. Now, a contender, which you could say probably you can see why, but Wolves away shirt. Now, this is up there with the Newcastle shirt for me, the away shirt. This is up there with one of the best away shirts this season. And I am torn between the two for which one's best. Yeah, I'm going to have to give it to Newcastle. I'm going to have to give it to Newcastle's away shirt. I think the fact that the gold element and everything else, I just like. I like the look of it. They've done well. The fact that they've redeemed themselves from the away from the home shirt with that. But this kit, I just think it's really nice. I love the sort of like the splash marks on it. I think it's, you know, again, the missus says she likes this. Charlie says it's a 9 out of 10, his favourite, which absolutely brilliant. You know, I love that people are liking this kit. 7.5 out of 10. Yeah. As I say, you can see why it's not a bad kit. It's just one of those where it's not. I don't even know what to say. It is a great shirt. Basically, it's a really, really, really nice shirt. But yeah, there you go. I mean, guys, your comments, you know, keep them coming in. They've been absolutely brilliant. I love the interaction we have with everybody that comes in here today. You know, we've had people from Brazil, absolutely brilliant. Love that. Burnley fans in here as well, which is always great as a Burnley channel to have some of your own fans in. But Chris, Leicester fan, but my missus, my biggest fan. And yeah, I love the fact that we're all here as one community. I mean, your thoughts on the kits, your thoughts on whether you want us to do a third shirt review. And this time we will get my other half on. We'll get her to give her live reaction as well as yours. As I say, we will still take your comments as well. But bear with her if she does. She's down to earth. She's genuine. She's a really nice person. But she can be a bit camera shy. But she'll come on. Don't worry. She's with me. She'll be fine. She'll get through it. She'll plow through it. But what was your favourite, guys? You know, let us know your favourite shirt out of them all. We'll touch on them. And, you know, going back from the bottom, We had Wolves away, which I think is really, really nice. Then we've got West Ham's away. Not overly fussed. Watford away. Spurs. Southampton. Norwich. Newcastle. Manchester United. Manchester City. Liverpool. Jason Derulo. Leeds. Everton. Crystal Palace. Chelsea. Best club in the country. Brighton. Brentford. Villa. And the Arsenal, mate. So yeah, I mean, what do you think of the kits? They've all got their own also, looks to them. Let's have a look what people are saying. Joey says Burnley's third kit will be out around Easter. That won't surprise me, mate, to be honest. Really wouldn't, because we just got awful doing stuff like that. Let's have a look. Chris says, if Kate comes on, then yes, do a third. Charlie says, Wolves and Burnley, he loves it. And that Kate, she'll be fine, I'm sure. Just be yourself. As we say, guys, thank you for tuning in. It really does mean a lot, showing the channel your support. Do help us get out there, spread the word. Spread the word. There is a Burnley fan channel. If anybody wants to speak Burnley, if anybody, you know of anyone that wants to do any podcast, send them my way. I would love to collaborate with anybody. It's absolutely brilliant. Let's keep it going. Let's keep this going. As we said to you already, join us on Thursday. We will be doing a live match preview with Doug. And, Doug's going to come on. Doug is a Liverpool fan, by the way, everybody. He's going to come on, give us his insights to Liverpool Football Club, and whether he thinks he'll actually get the upper hand on us this season for a change. But yeah, guys, thanks for tuning in. It's been absolutely amazing. You've been also supportive, getting your comments in. Absolutely brilliant. Mrs. says, I like a good few of the away kits on offer this year. Some of the away kits are way better than home shirts. Yeah, I'd say so myself. Again, guys, thanks for tuning in. You've been an absolute wonderful, wonderful guest. Do tune in again. As I say, Thursday, we will be live at 4 p.m. 4 p.m. with Doug. And then I'll be heading over to Doug's channel at 6 as well to give my Burnley perspective. Head on over there. As I say, it'll be absolutely brilliant. Chris says, Prediction League intro show tonight at 7 on his channel. So, yeah, if you want to listen to a prediction, head on over to Chris's channel and show him some support. 7 p.m. as he said, show him some love and get over there and have a look. But as of now, thank you very much for tuning in, guys. I've been Dan as usual, and over and out. See you on Thursday.